The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello 8th standard children. So how is life? Hope you all are as usual healthy, taking care of your health, maintaining all the guidelines, taking healthy food, drinking hot water. All these are very essential, at least at this times. And you are also acquainted with the word separation, isn't it? Separation technique. So I request all of you, your family members, to keep yourself separated from the present scenario. That is, whenever you go out, wear mask, use sanitizers continuously. Never forget that. Maintain social distancing, my dear children. And if you come across anyone who is not following it, you can even advise them, right? Life is very precious. It just takes 1 second to go awry. So please take care of this valuable life that God has given to us as a gift. Treasure it, cherish it, enjoy your life. And now I request you all to enjoy whatever I am teaching. And children, out of the 6 separation techniques, I already taught you 4. Now 2 more are remaining. Those 2 techniques I will teach you today. And then the lesson will come to an end, the end. Okay, there is a proverb, isn't it? See the end in the beginning, or else all is well that ends well. So it was really a great pleasure teaching all of you. I enjoyed asking questions to all of you. And whenever I used to tell you that this is the last question, I could see a very good smile on your faces. So always keep the smile intact on your face. Okay, no matter what the situation is, everything will be fine. And with the belief that everything is going to be okay, I am starting today's topic. So today's first separation technique is distillation. So do you need a recap, children? I taught you 4 separation techniques. First one, separating funnel, that is used to separate 2 immiscible liquids from a mixture. Then sublimation, where one of the component is sublimable. Examples also you know, camphor, naphthalene. Naphthalene is mothballs, white. You have seen, you put it in cupboards and kitchens, below the kitchen sink cabinets. Then iodine, ammonium chloride, all these are sublimable. Then I taught you about centrifugation. What is centrifugation? That is high speed rotation, high speed spinning. Washing machine like in a spin now. Okay, got an idea? Remember? Yes, now you recollected all those, right? Then I taught you about chromatography, which is related to separating colored solutes in the same solvent. Now we will move on. Next, 5th one is distillation. Now I have drawn an assembly that is required for distillation on the board. But then you can even have a look at the screen now. Is there the same figure in the textbook? Now, in this assembly, this flask is called as brown bottom flask. Okay? Then there is a thermometer here. This particular apparatus is called as condenser. beakers. Now I will give you or I will teach you the example that is given in the textbook. In the textbook, they have taken salt solution in this round bottom flask. So what does this flask contain? This contains salt solution. Now in UP classes, you have already learned how to separate salt and water. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉപ്പ് മാത്രം വേണമെന്നാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? Salt ആ സൊല്യൂഷനിൽ ഹീറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ വാട്ടർ വിൽ വേപ്പറൈസ്. വാട്ടർ ആവിയായിട്ട് പോകും. നമുക്ക് വാട്ടർ ആവശ്യമില്ല. ചൂടാക്കിയിട്ട് വെള്ളം പൊക്കോട്ടെ. What will remain? You will get salt. But now we want both salt and water together separated. രണ്ടും കിട്ടണം നമുക്ക്. So in this flask, what is there? Salt solution. It is salt added to water. രണ്ടും കൂടെ മിക്സ് ആക്കിയിട്ട് ഇതിൽ ഒഴിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. Okay, understood? Now, how to carry out this process? Distillation. This is a burner. Now what happens is, when this water or when the solution starts boiling, ചൂട് ഈ സൊല്യൂഷനിൽ തട്ടുമ്പോൾ what will happen? The water that is present in this solution starts vaporizing. വാട്ടറിൽ ചൂട് തട്ടുമ്പോൾ അത് എന്താവും? Water vapor. Now this water, it starts turning into vapor and then it will move towards this condenser. Now when the water vapor reaches here, what happens? This condenser, can you see this condenser? There is water. This is pipe. There is water over here above. Above this tube there is water. Now because of the presence of water, there is a cooling effect in the condenser. From the word itself you know, condense means what? Cooling. So because of water, the water vapor that has reached here now gets cooled. Water vapor തണുത്താൽ എന്തായിട്ടുമാവും? Gas തണുത്താൽ liquid ആവും അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ water vapor, when it gets cooled, see, automatically when it gets cooled, it starts looking down as water and we can collect all the water here. Then what will remain now in this flask? എല്ലാ വെള്ളവും ഇവിടെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ എന്താ കിട്ടുക? Salt. Right? This can be used to separate sugar and water also. Now suppose instead of salt solution, I take sugar solution. This contains sugar solution. Again I will repeat the same process. Boil it. Water starts vaporizing. Water liquid ആണ്. ചൂട് തട്ടുമ്പോൾ അത് water vapor ആണ്. Now when it reaches this condenser, water vapor gets cooled and it changes into water and it can be collected here. What will remain in the flask? Sugar. So we could separate sugar and water. First case it was salt and water. Clear? So from this, what did you understand, my dear children? What is the property that can be, that is used, not can be, it is used for distillation? What is its property? Why we could separate salt and water, sugar and water? എന്തുകൊണ്ട്? Because water ആവിയായിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയി അല്ലേ? That means in the mixture, one of the component must be volatile. See this word volatile you are hearing for the first time. What is the spelling of the word? V-O-L-A-T-I-L-E, volatile. Volatile means vaporize. Okay, clue പറഞ്ഞതാണ് ടീച്ചർ. V വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് volatile. അപ്പോൾ V വെച്ചിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് അതിന്റെ മീനിങ് എളുപ്പത്തിൽ മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞതാണ് vaporize. Okay, so in a mixture, if one of the component is volatile, we can carry out distillation. Here, water is volatile. Water can evaporate. Evaporate ആയി പോയ കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ നമുക്ക് salt and sugar കിട്ടിയത്. Okay, so I will read out the property for you what is given in the textbook. Listen. When one component of the mixture is volatile and the others do not vaporize under the same condition, they can be separated by distillation. What does it mean? ഒരു മിക്സ്ചറിൽ രണ്ട് കമ്പോണൻസ് ഉണ്ടായത്. ഒന്ന് volatile ആണ്, മറ്റേതും അതേ സമയത്ത് volatile ആണെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഇപ്പോൾ വാട്ടറും സോൾട്ട് ഒരുമിച്ച് പോകണം, can you separate? No. One component must be volatile and the other water will not vaporize. That is the condition. Clear? Understood? Okay, what is the meaning of the word volatile? Volatile means vaporize, evaporate, etc. So is it clear so far what I have taught you? Okay. Now here I took a mixture of solid and a liquid, isn't it? Salt is solid, sugar is solid, water is a liquid. Now I can carry out distillation for a liquid mixture also, even if it is miscible. Listen, if I give you a mixture of two liquids that are miscible, I can carry out distillation and separate it. Okay, I'll teach you the same example that is given in the textbook. In the textbook, they have taken two miscible liquids. One is acetone. Acetone is a sweet, smelling cool liquid, and the boiling point of acetone is 56. Then we take water. You know the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So we take a mixture of acetone and water. Both are liquids. Acetone is a cool liquid. Both are miscible. വെള്ളത്തിലിട്ടാൽ acetone ഏത് വെള്ളം ഉണ്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാവില്ല. കലങ്ങി മിക്സ് ആവും. സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് നിൽക്കില്ല. മിസിബിൾ ആണ്. What is the boiling point of acetone? 56 degree. Water is 100. So now in this round water flask we have acetone and water. Okay, again boil it. Now tell me, which one will vaporize first? Yes, acetone, because the boiling point 56 ആണ്. 56 degree ആകുമ്പോൾ acetone starts vaporizing. Again it will reach here, it will get cool, and then it will come out here as acetone. Okay, so this beaker now has acetone. Hope you will follow what I am teaching. Listen carefully. So now all the acetone has turned into vapor, then now this turned into liquid after coming out of the condenser. Is this acetone? Now what will remain here? Water. If you want, you can collect it again, carrying out the distillation process. Okay? So first case we separated salt and water, that is given in the textbook. Solid plus liquid, where water was volatile, is volatile. Water is always volatile. Second case we took water and acetone. Both are liquids, remember. But we could still separate them because of the difference in their boiling points. See, the difference between the boiling points is large. In that case, we can carry out distillation. Liquid mixture, we can carry out distillation. The condition is the difference in the boiling points must be large. I will come to that when I teach you the next technique. Okay, so first acetone will be collected because the boiling point is 56. Then we can collect water by carrying out distillation. Is it clear? Now there is one more example. That example is about ordinary water. Ordinary means what? Sada water. Sada, plain water, it contains impurities, isn't it? Can we use ordinary water for taking injections? For injections of the therapy, sada dirty water injection doctors India, nurses India. They need distilled water for injections. When they carry out distillation, I mean they use only distilled water. How do we get distilled water out of ordinary water? We have to carry out distillation. Distilled water is distillation. Now the third example is, in this round water glass, we have to take ordinary water which contains impurities. Impurities are dirt, chali, manna, kanda. Other than distilled water, just look. Again boil it. You know water is volatile. When it reaches 100 degree, 100 degree is the boiling point of water. Upon water again turns into vapor. Condenser. When it reaches the condenser, it gets cooled. Automatically it changes into liquid and we can collect water. So here, which water comes out? Distilled water. and what about the impurities, they will remain here. Understood, children? So first was salt solution, second was acetone and water. We can separate acetone and water with the process of distillation. Third, we can separate the impurities from ordinary water to get distilled water. Impurities ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കും. Water അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് distilled water ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടും. Now they will ask you uses of distilled water. Very important question. What are the uses of distilled water? As I said, it is used for injections and in storage battery. I repeat, in injections and storage battery. These are the two uses of distilled water. So this is the second last technique. അഞ്ചാമത്തെ ടെക്നിക്ക് ഏതായിരുന്നു? ഡിസ്റ്റിലേഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു. Distillation, the main property എന്താണ്? One of the component must be volatile. ഒന്ന് വേപ്പറൈസ് ആയിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയാലേ മറ്റേതിന് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുള്ളൂ. Understood? 3 examples I taught you. Okay, my dear children. First was salt solution, second acetone water, third ordinary water. Now I move on to the next technique. The name of the next technique is fractional distillation. Fractional distillation. This is the last fractional distillation. Now before teaching that, you should know the meaning of fraction. You might have heard the word fraction in math, isn't it? But for this, to teach you this, do you all watch sports? Are you all interested in sports? Do you watch athletics, 100 meter, 200 meters running? Yes, you might have seen many times, Asian Games, Olympics. There, the difference in the timing of the person who comes first and the person who comes second is only fraction of a second. ഒരു സെക്കൻഡിൻ്റെ ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ്റെ വ്യത്യാസത്തിലാണ് ഫസ്റ്റും സെക്കൻഡും തമ്മിൽ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഉണ്ടാവുക. ആ ഒരു ചെറിയ മൈന്യൂട്ട് ഡിഫറൻസ്. That minute difference determines who is first and who is second. So the same technique is used here. The minute difference in the timing minute difference in the boiling points of the liquids. That is why I asked you here, told you before. Either random we can carry out distillation because the difference in boiling points is huge, greater than 25. Okay, water acetone നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി because രണ്ടിൻ്റെയും ബോയിലിംഗ് പോയിന്റ്സിന്റെ വ്യത്യാസം എത്രയാണ്? 44 degree Celsius ഓളം. That is greater than 25. But what about two miscible liquids where the boiling points are very close? Now suppose I take two miscible liquids where the boiling points are very close. In the textbook they have given example of ethanol and methanol. Ethanol വേറെ പേരാണ് ethyl alcohol. Methanol ആണ് methyl alcohol. Okay, now the boiling point of ethanol given is 78 degrees Celsius and methanol is 65 degrees Celsius. Okay, ethanol is 78 degrees Celsius and methanol is 65. Boiling point ആണ് ഈ സമയത്താണ് ചൂടുള്ളത് boiler. Now suppose I wish to separate them. Can I carry out distillation? That is my question. ഇത് രണ്ടും ഞാൻ ഇതിൽ ഒഴിച്ചു മിക്സ് ആക്കി രണ്ടും മിക്സുകളാണ് ഒരേപോലെ വെള്ളം പോലെ തോന്നിക്കും. Can I separate it? No. Suppose I have this 65 degree ചൂടാവുമ്പോൾ ഈ methanol it will start turning into vapor and temperature. When methanol reaches here, അടുത്ത ethanol vapor ആയിട്ട് ഇവിടെ mix ആവും. We cannot separate it. കാരണം രണ്ടിന്റെയും boiling points അടുത്താണ്. Okay, in that case where the boiling points are very close, that is difference is less than 25. And the difference is 30 degrees Celsius. Less than 25 ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ less than 25 ആണെങ്കിൽ distillation ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. കാരണം ഒന്ന് ഇവിടെ എത്തുമ്പോൾ മറ്റേത്. In that case we have to use fractional distillation. Now it is similar to distillation. The only difference in the assembly is round bottom flask in the middle, they will fit a fractionating column. And the column, fractionating column. Have a look at this figure and then I will explain. Fractionating column is there over the round bottom flask. Now, this round bottom flask contains ethanol and methanol. So, when I heat this, what happens? First, methanol, when the temperature reaches 65, it starts vaporizing. It enters the fractionating column. This is the fractionating column. Okay, children? Fractionating column. When it reaches here, repeated liquefaction vaporization takes place and methanol vapors reach here. It gets cooled and then we can collect the methanol liquid. Only then ethanol starts boiling, vaporizing. Again it enters the fractionating column. Liquefaction vaporization takes place, gets cooled after reaching the condenser. Then we can collect the ethanol. Okay? So, when do we carry out fractional distillation? In the case of a liquid-liquid mixture where the boiling points are very close. Boiling points liquids in the distillation cheyan patilla. We have to carry out fractional distillation. Okay? Distillation cheyan now random mix up. We cannot separate. So, we have to carry out fractional distillation. Okay children, difference in the boiling point less than 25 atm difference. We have to do fractional distillation. Above 25 atm acetone and water, above 25 atm difference in boiling. Acetone atm we can do distillation. Is it clear? So don't get confused. Again I will tell you. Liquid mixture, miscible mixture, distillation cheyan pattum provided boiling points കുറച്ച് ദൂരെ ആയിരിക്കണം above 25 ആയിരിക്കണം difference. പക്ഷേ less than 25 ആണ് difference എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ boiling points in the difference we have to carry out fractional distillation. I know this can be a bit confusing, so I have explained it in Malayalam so that you will be able to understand. Clear? Now fractional distillation is applied in the separation of hydrocarbons in crude oil. You know what is crude oil? Crude oil is the oil that is deep below the earth. You have heard about refineries? Yeah, those reach that oil reaches the refineries and there it gets separated. So crude oil contains 4 different oils. Ellam aduttaduttanu boiling points. It is given in the textbook. You please have a look at the figure. Can you see crude oil being separated into 4 liquids, 4 different types of oils. Lubricating oil is at the bottom. Then above it is heavy oil, above that is kerosene. At the top is petrol. See, all these 4 are miscible in crude oil. Ella miscible on boiling points are. So, for separation from the crude oil, to get all these 4 oils, we have to carry out fractional distillation. That is the application of fractional distillation. Clear? Understood? Is it clear, children? If you have any doubts, you can call me. Don't hesitate, because as I told you, you are learning all this for the first time. Do you need a summary again? You know distillation. It can be done for solid liquid as well as liquid. One must be volatile. I taught you 3 examples here. Then I went forward to teach you fractional distillation, where the liquid mixture, miscible liquid mixture. Example was ethanol, methanol. We could separate them using fractional distillation. There was a fractionating column. First, methanol will become vapor, get collected, then ethanol will boil at 78 degrees. Because the difference in the boiling points is very less. So we have to carry out fractional distillation. Hope I have made this topic simpler. Hope you have understood. And here this first lesson comes to an end. Now, whatever remaining questions in the exercise, I shall be discussing in the next class. Children, I have a request. You have studied 6 separation techniques. Each technique has property as well as application. I have taught you in the class. Watch the videos. Replay it. If you have not understood, you are free to call me. Okay? So next class I will meet you with the discussion session. Till then, it is bye-bye from the teacher. Thank you.